Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm awake and tired. I'm so excited for this. Are you guys seeing the stream clearly, and how's my sound settings? Hi Robert. Oh, I cannot wait. It's gonna be lit. Epic music. Oh, I love these intros. Epic music. Hi. Hi. Ooh. Is this... Oh, Last of Us. Oh my god. Oh, Spider-Man. God of War. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be awesome. Hey Matthew. How are you? Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I thought you weren't in a PlayStation pleb, weren't you? Were you? Hi Jeff. Yeah, there I am. You're extremely tired. I'm extremely tired. Yeah, I am. I just woke up, man. Oh, you're watching Overwatch? Wow. You're going places, man. I turned off notifications, but I still have my Streamlabs dashboard open. So there I get my notifications. Hey Raymond, yeah, it's very early. I woke up at 4 AM just to, and then just get some ready for our stream, and well, started the stream around 5. The PlayStation Plus games, these games this month aren't great. I'm not really interested in them. Oh, is it Ghost of Tsushima? It's a newly announced game as well, right? Was it Paris Games Week announced? Looks so awesome. People are just waiting here for more Last of Us news. And of course, it's Detroit become human. It's become human. That's amazing. I really want to see more news about that. I played the demo at a gaming event here in the Netherlands, and I gotta say it looked very interesting. And you definitely need to play it, Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sean Layden and Sid Schumann.
That's Stranding, yes. They released a trailer yesterday, right? Oh, I love that booty emoticon. I'm so glad you guys are watching, because I don't be doing anything for nothing. Oh, that's the dude who was like,
welcome.
Oh, I got one more surprise, and then the Last of Us 2 trailer came out last year.
Sean, is this a furniture convention?
No, mate.
I think we're going to play a game. We're going to kind of move our way back and forth across the different
If you
segments.
sing human,
Right,
I'm going. I'm leaving.
Nice postmodern gray office space there. This is awesome. Yeah.
In all seriousness,
Hi,
folks,
Casey.
it is unbelievable to be here again at another PlayStation experience. So exciting to have all of you here. I really give yourselves a round of applause for joining us here in Anaheim.
Applause for you guys.
Wow.
This is the fourth one.
It's the fourth one. And I
Awesome.
can't think of a better way to close out this highly memorable year
Yep.
than with my friends. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Really.
Yeah, it's
You're
incredible.
welcome.
And Sean, it's been a heck of a year.
Wow, hasn't it been just? It's been a crazy year, 2017. I think we saw a lot of great game releases.
Yeah,
any
he is
Uncharted fans
excited.
out there?
You guys, I haven't
So,
played Uncharted,
Lost
but it
Legacy
looks
was
awesome.
We're certainly proud and pleased with what our friends in Amsterdam
But it's
pulled
Naughty
together
Dog.
with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And then without telling
Netherlands.
anybody, just kind of slipped the frozen wilds out there.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
Sneak it out there. I mean, what's great too is the year got off to such an incredible start. Resident Evil 7, one of my absolute favorites this
Oh
year.
my god, this game.
If you haven't played that in PlayStation VR, you haven't played it. Persona
I'm not
5,
going to play it.
Nier Automata.
Right?
Not in VR.
Incredible
Not going to
year,
survive that.
incredible games. One of the strongest years game lineups I've seen in years.
My personal favorite, one of them anyway, is Everybody's Golf.
That's a terrific game.
Can we get some love for my golf
Yeah.
game, please?
Gravity Rush 2.
Gravity Rush
I mean,
2, yeah. Yeah.
we could sit here all night literally
Okay.
listing all the incredible games that came out this year.
Right.
But we've got a little bit more in
We've
store.
got other things to do.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
You know, I mean, I think it's such a special
I
year.
think
And I mean, then we
they
had
go for
numerous
like
games.
an hour or an hour and a
Did really
half.
well. We saw the reveal of Sucker Punch's new opus,
We sure did.
Ghosts.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We saw some of that in the trailer right now, but there was a lot that happened in 2017, and we can talk about that, and we can share some
so
of
excited.
our memories of that with everybody here.
Yeah, I will.
But
I will, Jeff.
2018 is going to be another tremendous year for PlayStation, both in PS4 and PSVR.
And
Is
we're going to
this
talk a
good?
little bit about 2018 here tonight. We're also going to bring you closer to some of the world's top
Hey, Max.
developers.
How are you
right
today?
Here. I think it's something that makes PlayStation
evening.
experience unique and special. As you folks can be right here with us, all of our friends right here,
Thus, all the
Better?
furniture.
Good.
and all
Good.
this furniture right here.
We're going to try to build a super group up here.
You can tell us what you think at the end, but I think we have a special night here ahead of us. We're going to have some old friends dropping by, Sean.
Yeah, we're going to have our
Sean, show some
chairman,
Spyro.
Andy House is in the
Some
house.
love for Spyro.
right.
And he'll be joining us later with our old friend Mark Cerny.
That's right, PS4 system architect Mark Cerny's dropping by.
Please throw
Are you
out
guys-
the
are
last
you guys
trailer.
fans of God of War? You like God of War?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Corey Barlog from Santa Monica Studio, he's going to come in and give us a development update here tonight.
Right. The taxi's outside with the meter running, but Corey's going to run in here, deliver a report, and then get right back to the studio and get that work
Hi.
done.
Whoop, whoop.
And we're having Media Molecule.
Yeah, Media Molecule. Did you
Yeah.
guys check out the Game Awards last night? You see that new trailer?
Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
I didn't see it
incredible.
yet.
Great stuff.
Probably
We're
will
also going
watch
to take
after
another look
this.
at Concrete Genie here a little bit
Definitely.
later tonight, one we're all very, very excited about.
Yes.
Another one we announced at Paris this year.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some updates on 2018 games. We're going to take a peek or two at the PlayStation Experience show floor, which I know a lot of you are going to be excited to check out over the weekend. And there might be a surprise or two in store, Sean. What do you think?
I think there's more than a surprise or two,
All
indeed. And we have some shots of that. We're going to go to that now, or
Yeah, we're going to, so we got a big weekend here.
Okay.
And actually, one of the things I'm personally super
Oh, this
excited
will be
for
worth
are
it.
the panels we've
Yeah.
got
This will be
going on.
worth
it's a
my
great
sleep.
lineup.
Really killer
Yeah.
panel lineup.
Alright, I can
I think
sleep.
the best we've ever had. I mean, look at this
Oh
stuff
my
here.
gosh,
We've got
thank you
Naughty
so
Dog
much for
doing not one but two
resubscribing
panels. The
for 2
cast
months
of
now.
Last of Us 2 will be
Oh my
right
gosh,
here,
it's been 2
right on
months.
this stage actually. You'll
Or
be able to see them.
a
You'll
month.
be able to see all the
Actually.
Uncharted voice actors for the big 10-year anniversary.
Thank you so
Sucker
much,
Punch stopping by,
Robert.
Media
That's
Molecule
awesome.
stopping by. Super excited that Justin Roiland and William Pugh are going to be stopping by.
Oh, that'd
I'm
be
a
Need
huge
to cast
Rick and
Lost
Morty
of
fan.
the
I
Stew.
can't wait to see
Oh,
what
I
these
need
guys
to
are up
watch
to with
that.
Accounting Plus. So it's just a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes.
Then,
In a
can we
month.
talk about that show
Yeah, shout out to
floor?
Colossus, that would be cool.
yes, the show floor. We were taking a look at that earlier
Sure, I'm
today.
talking to
It's
my
like
fine
nothing
friend.
we've done before.
Yeah, we have some photos, I think, too, if we could show
Oh, can we
some
put
of
this up on
those.
the screen?
Oh. Days Gone. I mean,
Oh
that's
my
an
God.
experience right there.
Well,
Get
that's
your phone ready.
yeah, that's the entryway. So you're gonna have to find a way to get through that.
Oh, the ticklish. We'll find out
We're gonna
tomorrow.
find out. Yeah.
Another
and,
one-
And one of them is a real human. You have to find out which one that is.
Another one I'm really excited about. It's incredible. Shadow of the Colossus. Wait till you see this.
Yay! Your brain's
what they
getting
get to do,
hurt,
Sean.
So what
Casey.
you get to do, this is one of the key colossi from the game. You will be able to climb up the back of it and put that sword right into the center of his head.
That's not
It's
really
the
nice,
thing
but
you've wanted to do when
that's
playing the
actually
game.
what
You'll be able to
you
do it now
can do.
tomorrow at the show.
It's incredible. I mean, that's just a taste. There's so much more. It's the biggest show we've done yet, so I hope you all check it out tomorrow and let us know what you think. Got a lot of PlayStation VR here. I know not everyone gets a chance to go on with this.
Oh.
This is the Impatient.
The Impatient is here.
The Impatient,
And
super massive.
The game for
that was nice
Supermassive.
of Oz to sit in the wheelchair like that.
Yeah.
But
Makers of Until
you will
Dawn.
be taken into this experience
it's in
via
VR
wheelchair,
only.
and you will have an asylum experience, just like it is in the
They
game.
wheel you in,
Totally
they close
creepy.
the curtain, and
Trust
you
me.
play the demo. It's incredible. So
It's not for the faint of heart.
not at all. So around 80 playable PlayStation VR experiences here over the weekend. And so lots to see and do on the
80?
PlayStation VR front. But actually, Sean, speaking of PlayStation
hope
VR,
Right.
I believe you
VR
have a
is
new
getting more
PlayStation
titles.
VR game to reveal.
I
here
don't have
tonight.
VR
Yes,
yet.
we do, and I think
I just
it's
don't
really
think it's
important though, to
worth it
talk about the
yet.
VR stuff. Get out there over the next
To
couple
get
days
it.
and experience it, because you can read about it on the
It's
web, you can hear
undeveloped,
Sid and I
in my
talk about it
opinion.
all the time, but until you put the headset on and have a gaming experience like that, you'll never really know what it's like. So please, for the next couple of days, get in there and do that, because we have a new game we're announcing tonight.
Thank you so
called
much for
Firewall. Firewall
giving
0 Hour, I
Matt
think is the full
a
full
sub.
title.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at that.
Thank you,
Yeah, here we go.
Robert.
It's the first
That's so
gameplay we're
sweet of
seeing
you.
Firewall. Now, this is actually from the folks at First
Sup,
Contact Entertainment.
hype?
They're serious shooter
Woo!
developers. This is a team-based
Please be a little quiet.
4v4,
This is
4v4
very early.
tactical first-person shooter. So
Thank you so
attack and
much.
defense on the two teams, and there's a huge
You're
amount
awesome,
of emphasis
Robert.
being placed on sort of the tense motions and movements. It's the pacing is very realistic. Peeking around corners here, we're going to see some of that here in the footage, but just a very early sneak peek for all of you here. Firewall is coming to PlayStation VR. You'll be able to use either a DualShock
They
or
only
your
cost
PlayStation VR
4.
aim controller, if you've
That's
ever
special.
picked up one of those with
What's that
Farpoint or something like that. So this is looking mighty
Is
promising,
it
I
some
gotta
kind of
say.
December?
Oh, it's incredible. It's so tense
Thingy?
to be in that four
Yeah.
on four, trapped in the room, throwing flashbangs and trying to clear rooms out of enemies.
Yeah, this is one we've been wanting to tell folks about for a while,
Yeah.
and I know people who have tried it have really come out raving. So
And it's on the floor.
that's right. It's on the floor here. You'll be able to play it this weekend, 4-on-4, Firewall. And it will be exclusive to PlayStation VR. So excited to see that.
Oh,
So,
really? Didn't know
Sean,
that.
what else do we have on the VR front? Anything else?
We have a gift.
Yeah, I hope they
And
won't. Jeff,
a year ago,
that would not
we
be
launched
worth it.
one of my most favorite games, The Last Guardian. Any Last Guardian fans?
Yes, 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 yes.
It was such a seminal moment for my career, because I think I've been working on that game my entire career. and so we were able to ship it last year around this time. And in the meantime, Ueda-san and the group have come together, and they've made a VR experience based in the world of Last Guardian, where you'll be able to
Really?
go in there and experience that with Trico, calling the beast and moving across a level. It's probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes of gameplay. But we'll be putting that
I
up
need that.
on the PlayStation Store.
December 12th here in the U.S.
Then I
and
can
Europe.
bet Trico.
And that's our Christmas present to
Let's
everybody.
see him.
Please go get it.
Next
Download
week
that.
it's free.
Yeah.
It is actually a standalone experience.
Yes.
You don't need to actually own The Last Guardian either. So if you've got PlayStation VR, you can
It's only
get
50
The
minutes,
Last
though.
Guardian
Oh, he's
VR
showing it
demo.
right now,
Here we
yeah.
go. Seeing a little footage here.
It's on right now. Like,
Sean, do you think
Okay.
Trico's feathers are more plush and downy in VR?
Well, I think you can only rub them one way.
skip it to the real
But
stuff.
yes, plush and downy would be one way to call it.
Yeah. There he is.
Trico!
And you'll be able to call her.
Our fine feathered friend.
Woo.
Yeah.
I actually have a statue of Trico
It's something else. It really is.
because I got the collector's edition.
So please make some time during the next couple of days and get in and try this. And then December 12th,
Little
go
Jeff.
home and download it
Home and play it.
enjoy for Christmas.
Nice stocking stuffer there. So that's the Last Guardian VR demo
I want to bet him.
coming out next week.
Right. But wait, there's more.
There is more. There is more.
We like to go back from time to time and look at some of our classic catalog games that we have, because we believe that a great game is always a great game, and sometimes you have to refresh and bring them back on new platforms, because sadly you can't go out and buy a PS1 and play it. So what we have here is we've taken a game we
I already
delivered
drank 1 cup of coffee. and
last
this
year.
is-
We brought Wipeout back,
Oh, tea.
and now we're going to bring out Wipeout VR.
Yeah,
No!
Let's check out the trailer.
I don't want to see that trailer. Maybe it's cool. Two. Go. Too early. Saturday morning dances.
Now this will be an
Bring
update
vibes.
that you'll be able to download to your copy of
No
Wipeout,
kidding.
and this will add the VR capabilities to the game you have.
Yeah.
So you have to supply your own air sickness bags. We can't give you any hope with that.
Yeah, and the free VR update is coming early 2018, Sean.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right.
It's on schedule. It's on time.
I think a strong start so far to 2018.
Strong
and
start.
I gotta say, I'm actually really getting fired up about 2018 because I mean we've got Far Cry 5 coming early on in the year. We're
Yeah.
excited for that
Wasn't
one.
it delayed though?
That's great.
Shadow of the Colossus, which
Yep.
That's
And that's
great.
all going to be playable on the show
all
floor.
playable on the
pretty
show
much.
floor. And Shadow of the Colossus is being played on PlayStation 4 Pro, and wait till you see that.
Yeah.
It is stunning.
Amazing.
Good eye for Pro.
But before we get into all the 2018 stuff, because we got some more to talk about there.
We got a lot of chairs here.
Got a lot of chairs here. So I wanted to revisit what I think is 2017's biggest game. So please welcome
Kingdom Hearts
Herman
3?
Holst from Guerrilla Games.
That's a Dutchie!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Herman Holst.
Woo! Clapping for my own
Wearing a
species.
turtleneck tonight. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Herman.
Where is it? Wow, we have a lot of family.
Yeah, we do. Big family.
Gotta try and find his
We love
How are you
Dutch
guys?
accents.
Herman, you're looking rested.
You know, taking my time.
Yeah?
Lol.
I'm here on vacation for 40 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from my perspective, 2017 has kind of been the
Yeah,
year
time
of
zone
Horizon Zero
changes.
Dawn. I mean, it's clearly a humongous hit. I mean, people have fallen in love with this. It's a tremendously great-looking game on PlayStation 4 Pro or on standard PlayStation 4. Nominations out the wazoo, and you guys just shipped the Frozen Wilds too. I mean, that's one hell of a year.
They were probably already working on that.
It's been a fantastic year. I mean, we
When they
worked on this
released
game for 7 years.
the
and
actual
then
main
when-
game.
When you finally get it in the hands of you guys, and we hear about
I
it,
hear his
and
Dutch
we see
accent.
people being so active, it's just heartwarming for us.
Yeah, and then you got the Frozen Wilds, which you just put out too.
For
I mean,
us
that's
Dutchies,
a whole
hearing
bunch of
a
new content.
English person
It's
or Dutch
unusual
person
to
talking
see an
English.
expansion,
It's
I think,
very
of that
cringy
size come out
somehow.
the same year as a title as big as Horizon Zero Dawn.
And you know what? We
Yeah,
actually
no-
just
no
started
game of the
working
year,
on it
though.
the week
It's
after
true.
we shipped.
Oh, yeah?
So there was no preparation, was no time for that at all. So there's a good chunk of content that we made in, 8
Zelda
9
one,
months.
right?
So it's been a busy year.
Impressive. So, given the fact the game is a huge hit, what sort of surprised you most in terms of the fan reaction?
Wow, there's been so many surprises on this project. I would say just the feedback from the audience. I mean, we've had such amazing responses. We got this is a mail that Sean forwarded on to me from a president of one of the game studios. He had 4 daughters, and he just sent this note that his daughters, young girls, they rearranged the furniture in their home. So that they could practice like Aloy, because it was a character that for the first time
That sounds
actually
like
looked
me when I was a
and
kid.
it's these kind of responses, or it's the cosplayers that so
Always,
many
always
of
did
them,
that,
they,
and
they
then
come
jump
out to the
around
studio,
furniture,
they kind of become
and my
super
mom would
fans.
become so
They
mad
invest so
with me
much
when
in
I
it.
was jumping on the
sheer
couch
amount of
or
time
jumping on the
that people
table.
spent in the game. Photo mode. Some people have spent weeks and weeks just not taking snaps, because it actually borders pretty much professional photography.
It's incredible, yeah.
So it's actually the extent of that kind of.
I'm still a
feedback.
nerd.
Well, it's great to have such a strong female protagonist that has been, loved by the entire PlayStation community. We've just created a whole new icon for our industry.
Beautiful game, one of my absolute favorites this year. Now, okay, from my selfish perspective, one of the reasons I'm so pleased to see Horizon be such a huge hit is because, well, it's a single-player game. And I love single-player games.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, I think it's fair to say it's sort of.
Talk,
it seems like people
talk.
still want them. What do you think?
Okay, bye, Max. Thanks for tuning in.
I've answered that question right there.
I think they're dead, man. No, you know, the strange thing is it's by far our best-selling game, and it's the first solely single-player game that we've made in a long time. I don't really get the debate that much. To
I
me,
thought it was the first.
when you're somebody like myself, sometimes you're after this kind of magical, unbroken
Sorry.
narrative experience, and there is no other way, really, than having that single-player experience.
Plus
so there will always be
probably my
a market for that.
knowledge
It's
of
hugely
nothing.
important.
Especially in a world as unique and exotic and interesting as Horizon
They might
Zero
be
Dawn, with the
announcing
characters
multiplayer.
interesting and
That's what it's
unique
leaning
as they
to.
alloy. So
Leaning
You
to.
don't want to be
right?
interrupted. You want to be in that magic spell
Yeah.
and stay there, and that's why sometimes a single-player game can be the best option.
absolutely, couldn't agree more. Herman, you're going to stay with us here tonight, and we're going to have some other folks dropping in. Thank you so much, Herman.
No more folks, just traders.
Horizon is not the only
kidding.
narrative-based single-player game PlayStation's focused on right now. Anyone interested in a small, handcrafted artisan franchise by the name of God of War?
I am.
Okay. Well, in that case, how about we welcome Corey Barlog? He's a creative director at Santa Monica Studio.
Woo! Oh my god, this game is going to be so awesome.
Ladies
Yeah,
and
give it all
gentlemen,
the God of
please
War.
welcome Corey Barlog.
Corey. Last year, it was like trailer after trailer, right? You know, guys, it's snowing here, and there's snow
Oh boy.
all
Corey
over
Barlog,
outside.
great to see you
It's
again.
light,
Good to see you.
Yeah.
so it's very cold.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to cut to the chase on this one. Can we get a little bit of a status check on God of War? How's that one
Him
coming
on
along?
stage because he wants some recognition for his work.
Jesus, Sid, no kind of run up in.
No.
Now you can fly
No
to
foreplay, just right to it.
yeah, Amsterdam again.
It's going really good. We
just
are in
their talk.
a final phases right now, doing a lot of play testing.
Woo.
He's very excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Excited.
But it is, you know, it's a big game.
No kidding. It's a big game.
I can't hear you louder. Freebird? Is that what?
You feeling confident, Corey?
Oh, absolutely. I'm feeling very good about things.
If the couch is
I
full,
would
they
love
can
to
show
be able to
trailers,
tell
right?
people when we're going to release it, but my dog ate the release date, so I don't have that right now.
Yeah, that might be a cringe thing.
But I can tell you a little bit more about
Some
it.
Comic-Con.
Right now, we are in the playtesting phases. In fact, this
Conference
week
at
we just
Comic-Con,
finished up
or-
a playtest. And over the
Panels,
last
I mean.
4 or 5 playtests we've been clocking in, I think the total gameplay time is somewhere in the arena of 25 to 35 hours.
Whoa.
That's
So
a lot.
Huge game.
That's big. I mean,
massive.
I got
it's
to
not as big as
The
this game,
guy.
but I'm, you know,
Check.
getting there.
It's close.
Yeah.
it's getting there. I mean, I got to say, I was assuming it was in the maybe 10, 15, 20 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was telling people.
Yeah.
And then we sort of accidentally made it a lot bigger.
Oops.
Yeah.
It's twice as big as we expected. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, Sean, you know, a question I've been wondering about. Corey obviously has a very unique vision here for God of War. It is quite a shift from what we've seen from the last six games, I think it is, in the series.
Right.
So what was it about Corey's pitch and
Well,
his vision?
me
that
neither,
sold Worldwide
Casey, in
Studios
the
on this new
earlier games.
Well, he said he'd ship in 2018.
This one looks very interesting to me.
Corey has so much expertise and knowledge and special secret skills, as if he might have sat in some library at some university and reading all the forbidden, Norse mythology books they have in the back room.
This is totally true.
And so when he took me through his vision for the game and really taking it to a new place, not only by the camera angle, but the type of story we're telling, a more narrative-driven and not so like brawler-driven kind of game. I thought this is exactly the place where we need to take
God
some
of War
God of War
1, 2,
franchise.
3
It
are
keeps it
actually
true to its
amazing
roots, yet
games.
makes it new all
I
over
bet I
again
need
for
to
a
check
new
them out.
audience. And
Right.
that's what Corey sold me on. It took him about
Too
90
many
minutes
games
to
to
tell you what I
play
just told
at
you.
the moment.
was exactly what.
I'm a bit loquacious like that.
I can never play anything.
Ladies and gentlemen,
everything
this is the guy who's
before.
already shipped his game, and this is the guy who's in
Right.
crunch.
He is way
That's
more
right.
relaxed.
Compare and
right?
contrast.
What are you still doing here, man? You
I
gotta
know,
be.
right?
What's the bug count?
Right. I'm getting texted right now with the bug count.
So Corey, the game is at least bigger than I expected. I can say that based
Me
on what you've
too.
been telling me. It's large. It's large. So, but in a big world like that, how do you sort of keep a narrative focus? Like, how do you stay on track with the player?
Ooh, very, very, very carefully. I mean, playtesting honestly has really helped us a lot to figure out how we keep the player focused. And one of the original things I was talking to people about was treating the game like a tour bus. So that you're in this massive world and we're sort of rewarding the player for being curious, and you can kind of pull the string to get off the tour bus, which the tour bus is the narrative in this story. And you can kind of go look around, check out the world, but the bus is always a few steps away, no matter what you do. So it's kind of a fun exploration in the world.
The tour bus.
The tour bus.
I think we
right?
use the analogy of a theme park just around the corner here, Disneyland, for making Horizon Zero Dawn. We're a tour bus.
And that really was like a theme park. Too.
It's a theme park.
It's amazing.
So, Corey, since we got you here, I wanted to run through the latest gameplay footage, actually, that we saw at Paris from
yeah,
God of
yeah,
War.
yeah.
But because we got you here, you can add some context and some information that we maybe didn't have back then.
Oh, good.
So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and roll that.
So
Go ahead and roll that.
I'm going to say something right away.
Traitor.
I was talking about playtesting. We were still building the system for
Oh
the
my
kids'
God, Jeff.
ability to talk in-game, the banter system we call it. So Atreus in the game wasn't fully talking a lot, so when we made this video, I was dropping the audio in without us having
Shush.
playtested it. So I treat this video a little bit like it was a giant playtest with the world. So we sort of discovered as we sent it out in a playtest that was happening almost the same time this was coming out that we were like, oh man, he talks too much. We need to chill that out a little bit. So it was kind of a fantastic realization. This right here is was meant to give you a little bit of a glimpse into sort of the moment-to-moment combat. Previous ones we had focused a little bit on the story and the tone and the world, and this is kind of giving you that sense that
Me, the
we
combat
really
looks
lost that
really
pick-up-and-play
interesting.
aspect of God of War, and all the encounters were really going to allow the player to really
So
open
cool
up
as you
and use
control
their
your
own creativity
ex.
in each of the experiences, using the environment, using other characters against each other. It's
Oh my god.
very
it's
fun.
Awesome.
And this is really just a area you find in the game when you're around exploring. So this is not even the sort of main
Run.
critical path.
Oh, that's
area.
interesting. So it's kind of honeycombed with secrets and extra paths.
Honeycomb, that's nice. I'm
You
gonna
like
use
that? Yeah.
It's good.
Put that in the marketing.
It
book.
is
does, Jeff,
absolutely
it does.
honeycombed.
Early 2018.
No, I remember there
and
being
another
something
game is coming out
at the end of
early
this.
2018.
Oh
That's
yeah. Well, because it was
the
Halloween,
hell out of
right?
me.
You just gotta scare the shit out of people.
Anything you can share about that particular ghoul?
That's the Revenant, one of the characters that we've
No.
introduced in the Lost
Scare me.
Boys. And those are characters that are practitioners of Sather magic, and they've been doing it for so long they've kind of lost their humanity and their
Scared shit of you guys as well.
possessed by the drug of magic.
The drug of magic.
Right.
All right.
And it's a honeycomb, right?
So we have two of us.
Be glad, Matt.
Right.
That's right.
I'm so good at this.
Corey, it's been 6 games. This will actually be the 7th game, I believe, in the God of War series.
I think it's actually, if you include the mobile,
I was
like on
wondering if, yeah,
right?
so
God
let's
of War
call it
Betrayal, man. It's all about that.
That's right. So how do you keep up with fan expectations? I mean, there's a big history with this title.
There
Just good
really
graphics.
is. Very tirelessly, we are constantly getting feedback from our playtesters, paying attention to what people are seeing when we are showing stuff. This is a labor of love for everybody at Santa Monica. So a lot of people.
It is
have worked
right,
on this
Matt.
franchise
It's
from the
like
beginning. We care a
5:30.
tremendous amount about this game. So we hope that you all do as well.
Herman, I mean, you guys shipped this year. Do you have any advice?
Keep going back to these.
I know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
it's
I'm trying to help you. I'm
exhausting.
trying to help you.
All right,
Herman, you
so-
guys shipped. So you've been where where Corey is right now. Do you have any words of wisdom? Any advice?
Where's
Lots
the
of
fish done?
No, so Corey's now in a
Good
place
advice.
where your peak productivity, every hour counts. I really don't know what he's doing here right now. He should be back in the studio. But it's also the most interesting phase in the project where everything kind of falls into place. And I know because we're pretty close, Guerrilla Games and Santa Monica Studio, we actually visit each other. We do an exchange program we have a lot of people that have been on site of this team. And I know that these guys are in a situation now where everything is falling into place, so it's going to be magical. I can't wait to visit soon.
Yes. I want to visit you guys too. I never have gotten a chance. Everybody else goes out there.
Invitation is open.
Right.
You're
All right.
busy.
Finish the game.
Totally going out there. We should crowdfund that.
Did we say that Corey needs to go finish
I
the
think
game?
you
Did we
speak,
say that?
you speak for a lot of people here. I think we can say that.
Right. We'll just delay the game. I'll go out there.
Oh.
Corey, I don't know if you got a chance to check out the God of War booth that's
I'll just
actually being
delay it.
built right this minute here at PlayStation.
I have not seen
So
it live in
much
person. I've seen
talking.
photos and then heard about it over the phone. Wow. Look at
Just
that.
triggered.
So you'll be able to, there's a lot of great photo ops. You'll be able to kind of wear the Kratos face paint, be able to don the armor, take photos. But there's a special reward for those who are brave enough to get their head shaven.
Yeah.
Any takers out there? Who's daring enough?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
Okay, we're gonna do it now. I left it at home.
Corey, thank you so much.
Thank
we're
you.
gonna have some other guests dropping by here. On that note, it sounds like some folks here watched the Game Awards last night, right?
No, not yet.
We got an awesome new look at Dreams, and I
Yeah,
thought
we-
it might be fun
Like
to learn
30
a little
minutes.
bit
I
more
watched
about it. What
30
do you
minutes
think?
of it. We haven't seen the Dreams thing
All right.
yet.
Well, please welcome Siobhan Reddy from Media Molecule.
Okay. Show me some of that. Yes, thank you. Oh, I saw this footage earlier, maybe at 83 or something like that. Looks very interesting. I'm all for the
Ladies and
games.
gentlemen, please welcome Siobhan Reddy.
A woman.
Hello. Hi. I didn't really thought I was. Hello. Oh, hugs.
I made you shake it for 1 second.
Hello. Good to see you.
Sit.
Hello.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
This is the more
How did
relaxing.
the Dutch person
This is
gave a
so
kiss?
relaxing.
It's lovely.
I
Very
feel
nice.
separate.
Well, we could just
I
go.
feel apart.
This is the stress seat. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll take it on. All right.
Let's show them
Siobhan, I gotta ask. I mean, what's Media Molecule been up to lately?
Well, we have just been so busy. Heads down,
Brother,
getting
mother.
all the dreams ready for everybody.
LOL.
So we're so excited to be here at PSX and sharing the project. You know, for us, like we're a studio that loves to, you know, bring new experiences and innovative new experiences to everybody, and can't wait to see what you're going to do with it.
How would you describe Dreams? I mean, it seems like a game that's kind of hard to describe, if I'm
It's
frank.
about dreams.
Well, I mean, so we did make Little Big Planet, and for us, Dreams is our next step into the Play, Create, Share domain. And I mean, in the trailer that we released last night, like the really important thing about that announced our story mode and sort of showed what the story is that we're making.
That's really cool.
But also the really important thing about that is that
2018
everything is
again.
really Dreams. So,
2018.
You know, create this time is that you can
Year
create
of the
absolutely
games.
anything. You can create games, you can create movies, like all of the characters, the animation, the logic, everything was made in Dreams. And so for us, that's what's a really big differentiator. And then you can share it with the world. So really, it is like that next step on with Play, Create, Share.
We lost us to it
Tell us a little
probably
bit more about what we're seeing
2019
here
or
in
something
the
like
story
that.
mode. I mean, I think there was sort of like 3 different dreams or universes that
That's
we were
right,
kind of
Did you
yeah.
guys saw that message of
So
Shadow
here you have
or
the
not?
debug.
Yeah, Shadow of
So
the Tomb Raider.
basically, our story mode is 3 interwoven stories.
So a new Tomb Raider game maybe in
it's called
2018 as
Artstream,
well.
And here you're seeing debug. This is the sort of more sci-fi theme. And we decided that instead of just sort of going with one type of gameplay and one type of look, we would do the 3. So this is a sci-fi. And we also have the sort of film noir setting, which is point-and-click adventure, and there is the childhood fantasy, which is kind of classic MM with a bit of horror.
Oh, that's
stuff in
cool.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing this
it.
here
Here
right
is
now.
the
Yep.
noir. Yep.
Looks lovely. I mean, it's so interesting to me you could build something like this. I mean,
Oh,
They
well,
look so different, all of them.
yeah.
yeah. Well, that's sort of the point, because we want to show people the breadth of what can be done with the tools. And you know, this theme here, the mystery theme, is it's absolutely gorgeous. The whole theme is just drop dead stunning. And for us, like, it was really important sort of to bring in these, you know, painterly looks and sort of the chiseled
Oh my
characters.
god, it's cool.
Here we have a map, and so
It's
this is
freezing
sort of how
here.
the dream is laid out. And so you'll see that, like, as you play through it, we're beginning here now into Artstream. So yeah, Art here is the main character, and this is again
A
in the
guitar
noir
case
setting.
as a
But yeah, for
coffin?
us it was the
I
idea
hope
of
so.
like taking these 3 different settings and sort of binding them together into an
So like
integrated
Hello
narrative.
Kitty in a sense, no,
And not to belabor the point, but
just a bear.
you've made all of
Jess.
this in the Dreams engine.
That's right. All of it is running real time in Dreams.
Right.
All made in Dreams, running real
And the
time.
tools are there that someone could recreate that
That's right. Yep. Yep.
on their own.
Yep. They're all there.
Wow.
I mean, one
Yeah, I
question.
mean that's the exciting thing.
Yeah, I've
Still
just
some are
always
there.
been wondering with this
Yeah.
title. I mean, how far sort of does the rabbit hole go when
Like-
it comes to genres? I mean,
How
can you
hot is
make
it
like
there
racing
in
games? Can you
Celsius?
make RPGs?
Yep.
Can you make? I mean,
I mean, I think what we learned from LVP is give people the tools, and they'll be able. We just saw the most extraordinary things. And Dreams is
How
just,
are the
it's
fires
so,
going
it's just
in-
so much
in,
deeper than LVP.
Kelly,
So I mean, for
Jeff?
us, like we you know,
I
we're
saw
so
this
excited
video
because
on
there's
Twitter,
absolutely
and
the
it's
sky's the
it's like the
limit.
end of the world.
And
That's
I
what it
think
looks
we'll
like.
actually start to see almost like a bit of genre bending, you know, different genres coming together, and that's going to be super exciting.
no, it strikes me, Corey. I mean, would there be any benefit to God of War maybe borrowing some of this Dreams technology? And would that help you get across the finish line a little quicker?
I would have had a release date today had I had.
Speaking of that, actually, Shaban, do we have a target
Really?
release time here for Dreams?
So
It's
we're
in the
releasing
upper
2018.
80s
Right?
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so we're
It's kind of
ready,
hot.
getting ready. Yep.
I would imagine you'd need some kind of beta or something to really launch a game like
We
this.
want
That's
the
right. Yeah.
beta.
So we're going to do a beta prior to launch, but yeah, we're not announcing the exact dates just yet. But yeah, that will definitely
that's a
happen.
bummer.
And we know that our community are desperate to get it onto the beta, so we'll be definitely doing that.
Only 5%
And so are
was
your sister
contained.
studios within the world. It's
I know.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
you know,
Anxious
come on
to
over.
get-
Come on over.
But what
I'm
started
sure we
it's
get a
like
copy early, right?
Yeah.
Um,
well, we'd love to do the jam.
Forest Fire,
Worldwide Studios
because of the
jam. Like,
heat.
how cool would that be?
I like that.
Awesome.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
I mean, we're going to do
jamming.
it. Like, I just think it would be the best.
I'll cover the pizza for that.
All right, thanks, Shaban. We've been doing a lot of talking here tonight. I kind of feel like playing a game, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you want to play a game?
Play something.
Play a game with us? Okay.
I want to watch trailers.
And you guys have any ideas about a fun game to play with friends?
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to just sit down and play Yahtzee right here on the stage.
Monopoly.
I've got an
Pizza
idea.
ladders. Yeah.
I've got an idea. That's Overcooked. Overcooked is a brilliant game. No,
Yes.
we're not going to play Overcooked up here. We're going to play.
We've done Until Dawn before in the group setting.
Yes, we're going to play Detroit Become Human.
Yes. Yay.
Please welcome Guillaume from Quantic Dream.
We want a trailer. I played this demo, this exact demo. Oh, not this one, but the first one with the roof. Oh my gosh. This is gonna get interesting. Isn't that
Ladies and
also
gentlemen,
releasing
please
early
welcome Guillaume
2018?
de Fondemier.
This is like French.
Right?
Lol.
All right, Guillaume.
Like a proper Frenchman.
people.
A lot of people here, yeah.
Bring
It's
the
gonna be
games, lots of
exciting.
people.
We got the idea from the very first PlayStation experience, by the way, where we fired up Until Dawn. Great game. I'm sure you guys are fans of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the
And
couch
had
keep
everyone
extending.
cheer and hoot
I
and
was
holler to
also
decide,
thinking the same, Matt.
decide
Like
what
when it's
actions we should
full.
take. But before we do that, we'll do that in just a minute. Guillaume, I wanted to ask, what inspired Detroit Become Human?
Well,
People.
as you know, in 2011 we started to work on a tech demo called Kara,
Oh, yeah.
and this Android that is getting built. And when it released in 2012, we showed it as a prototype. Everyone was asking us, what happens to Kara when she goes out into the world? And so David Cage and the team started to work on, what happens when she
Yeah.
comes out. And so we
Don't
imagined
it,
this
it's
world in about
such a
20
long name.
years when human-like androids are really commonplace. So they're everywhere. They've taken on actually most jobs of humans. And although they look and speak and behave like human beings, they're only machines. They're really at the service of humans. And so in the game, you're going to play as 3 of these androids. Kara,
Okay.
of course, Connor, and Marcus. And they're each very
Didn't
different
know that.
models. They have their own backstory. They have their own place in society. And as the player, you will have to make critical decisions that is going to impact their fate. So you're really going to be in control of the story and change the way the story unfolds.
I love games like this. I love games like this. And the great news is this is playable here this weekend at PlayStation Experience.
Boo,
But
I'm
I
not
don't want to
there.
wait. Why wait, right? I want it all. I want my presence right now. So Guillaume, take your position, please. Guillaume will be playing on PS4 Pro.
Yes.
And here's what's going to happen is all you early bird ticket holders out there, you're going to help Guillaume make decisions in this game. And you're going to do that by making noise, right?
Okay.
I don't hear you well, so please. So a little bit of context. We're playing this hostage scene, which is the very first scene in the game.
Yeah.
We're playing as Connor.
I played
Connor
this.
is a prototype.
I played this at
He's
first
been
look
built to
event.
investigate deviant androids. Androids that all of a
It's
sudden
really cool.
do something weird.
Oh my god, what just happened?
And so we're going into this hostage scene where the house android has taken a little girl hostage.
Captain Colin.
And we're going to try and save the girl.
Yeah.
X for Sean, no?
This is not really Until Dawn. There's more to it. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. This looks so good. It literally starts for me like this as well. And I'm streaming the stream at 720p because I don't know if
Okay,
it's
now
gonna
I'm
handle
in control of the
1080p.
character. I can really move him around the way I want with the left analog stick. With the right analog stick, I can interact.
You guys can see how much it takes to make a decision.
So Connor is very intelligent.
You need to investigate everything.
Shall I save the fish or not? Oh, too late, too late. There's no sound.
An android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Now I see. Yeah, of course. Fish. Everyone's making noise. I love it. Let's put it back in the fish.
Remember that every action has
Yeah. GG. I love it.
So at any moment you can hold R2 and you enter what we call the mind palace of the character. Shows you your objectives.
This is really interesting, guys.
I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
So here, for instance, I can see that I can talk to Captain Allen.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Why don't you show the screen? We don't want to see him play
It's firing
the
everything
demo.
it moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls,
Yes,
she
thank you.
falls.
Okay, quick. So I can ask him about the deviant's name, emotional shock.
Emotional
Has he
shock.
experienced an emotional shock recently?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach.
Everyone's making noise.
Activation codes.
It's the first thing we tried. Listen, saving that kid is all that matters.
Facial details
So either
look
you deal
so
with this fucking
great.
android now, or I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you see the probability of a successful choice.
Don't know if we said the right thing here, but okay. So
So you see, it got
as
so
Connor
many
the
percentage.
investigator, I have special abilities. One of his abilities of Connor is that he can analyze evidence. And if you find all the evidence, you can then put them together. And you enter into the reconstruct mode. So
Yeah.
you can basically reconstruct
How the scene
what has
happens.
happened in a recent past. So here, for instance, you can see that someone has taken this wallet here. So the deviant took the father's son.
Gun.
Okay, so we have unlocked something here, apparently, that we may use later in the game.
Yeah, he said son, but he meant
So
gun.
I'm going to further investigate this
So your
apartment.
percentage gets up
which is
when you
actually fairly
investigate more.
large.
The percentage of the
So
successful
here-
choice.
Sorry, up.
Oops.
Girl music. I see. Yay, good idea, Casey. I will join you.
So there's really
Swipe.
nothing you have to do. So there's a dog here.
Swipe, 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 swipe. Oh, that's a daughter. But he's a droid as well, right?
Okay, now we know the deviant's name is Daniel. Maybe something that we can use later on. We're up.
Yes.
Good. So at any moment I can press R2 here and see, you know, those little yellow flags. That's an indication of everything that's interactive in the scene.
Yes.
So let's take a look at this person here.
There it is. Oh, the controller is too sensitive.
I have a bad controller, that we know.
No kidding, he is diseased.
Okay, and now I can reconstruct and try to understand what happened with him.
Yeah, let's see. What happened to him?
And it's really part of the gameplay to also play with the camera,
So he shot
try to
him.
find clues.
This is kind of creepy, Guillaume.
Yeah. He's like
Okay, we
doing a
found
squat.
something. I've unlocked a new evidence that I'll be able to analyze.
Jake. Swipe. Whoosh.
Order for an AP700 android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
Okay.
Okay, now we understand probably what happened. Deviant was going to be replaced, didn't like it. Oops.
Uh-oh.
All right, so that is a soft reminder that time is of the essence.
Yeah, but take your time, please. I want to see more. Yeah, go for his cheek. Oh my god, I didn't see anything of that. What did it say? I just knew that.
And here again, I can reconstruct the events, try to understand what happened. I can turn the camera.
kiddo! Yeah, this game is looking pretty damn cool. Oh yeah, I found the weapon as well. Get the weapon.
Should I take the weapon?
Yes, please. GG. Take.
Okay, so now I have a 78%
Oh, that's
probability
really good.
of success.
More percent than I had.
Shall I? Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, now we need to be quick.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump.
Yeah, say his name.
My name is Connor. How do you know my name? I know a lot of things about you.
Good
I'm coming
start.
to get you out of this.
Well, the thing I did. Oh god. So saying his name wasn't good, actually.
Ooh, I need to approach slowly.
Yeah,
So,
reassure
what do you
him.
want?
Reassure him. Reassure him.
You need to trust me. Let me help you.
Zoom in on his face, man.
Nobody can help me.
Don't reconstruct
Shall we
that.
hop the cup?
No. Don't.
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die. All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now? I'm going to apply a tourniquet. Don't touch him. Touch him and I kill you.
What should I do?
Obey him. Obey him. Obey him. Obey him. Obey. Thank you very much.
Are you armed?
Truth or
Say
lie?
them the truth. Truth.
I don't have a gun. You're lying.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have a gun.
Dang it, this is gonna film,
I'm
man.
telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed.
Okay, so now we can use what we've unlocked. Quick.
Be realistic.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong. She lied to me.
Oh my god,
good.
he's just getting upped it.
I thought she loved me, but I was wrong. She's
Okay,
just
Marcin
like all
on
the
left.
other humans.
What should I do?
Go for the emotional shock then, or be realistic.
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right? I thought I was part of the family,
Oh, he's doing well.
but I was just their toy. Something you throw away when you're done with.
What should I do? Quick.
Listen,
Yes.
I know it's not your fault.
Good one. Choice.
These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software. No, it's not my fault. I
Oh.
never wanted this. I love them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to
Yep.
get out of here.
Tell him.
What should I do?
Accept.
I'm your last chance, Daniel. If you let it slip, they'll kill you. Let the hostage go.
Oh my
You don't have
gosh.
a choice.
No.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Quick. Should we?
No. Don't use the gun. Don't. No. Oh, the kid's alive. actually so many endings.
I knew you would say that.
Yes. GG, Connor. This is amazing, guys, right?
Nice job. Nice job. Well done.
You guys should be very proud you saved the fish.
You gotta save that fish. That was incredibly tense. And I'll tell you, I played that 2 or 3 different times. I didn't even know you could do that. I would always talk them out of it, or, I mean, how many ways are there to solve that situation?
There are many ways, but
Yeah.
more than the different endings, and that's true for this scene, but for all the other scenes, everything that you do has a consequence. And so you have to experience it for yourself, because watching someone play and playing it yourself is really totally different. But we're really trying to
Really cool, guys,
give
right?
players the possibility to
This is gonna be so
make
cool.
decisive decisions that are going to
Decisive
impact
decisions.
each of the characters' fate and totally change the story. And it's really our most ambitious project. It's the most branching narrative that we've ever created. And it's also the most incredible game that we've created, because we are touching upon certain themes that are, socially relevant. And we think that we're going to touch players on an emotional level and
I bet
give
you
them the opportunity to experience something really, really different.
Well, you touched me on an emotional level, I can tell you that right now. What about you guys down there?
Touch.
Yep.
Wow. Intense.
How many pages is the script? I need to know.
So David Cage says 2,000.
What?
I counted them. It's slightly more.
Yeah,
Holy
slightly more.
shit.
There's a lot more, probably.
Yeah. Well, we are at the end of the development, obviously.
Oh my God,
And,
Jeff.
yeah, we have thousands of story permutations
Oh.
that we're going through. It's hell.
So wait, you have been working on this for 7 years, and you said you were working on yours for how long were you working on yours?
Pretty much, yeah.
If 7?
I mean, that's the
Seriously,
magic
I'm
number.
5
It's the
years.
magic number.
Less than 5 years.
We'll be
I-
thinking
I-
about the
5
game.
years
We're
for a
thinking
game.
about the game for 3 years,
Wow.
then we start developing.
there you so 10.
But it's necessary.
Everybody's just trying to top me. That's cool.
Finish the game, Corey.
Yeah.
Finish
Now
the
I don't
game.
want to. Now I want to take an additional 2 to 3
Come on,
years.
Corey.
Do I have more time?
No, I'm just kidding. 2 years is fine. Yeah.
Great
Well,
job,
I just see we're
everybody.
done,
You
dude.
saved the
It's just
hostage.
alone.
That was Detroit
And the
Become
fish.
Human. Play it this weekend.
And you
Play
saved
that.
the fish.
Oh, it's
Get a
on.
totally different experience. Who knows? That is coming out next year,
okay.
right? Next year on
You
PS4?
just
It
can
is
play it
coming
there,
out next year
not in
in
PlayStation
spring.
Store or
I am
something.
buying that.
Of course, it's in spring.
Oh my.
Oh, Guillaume, you just laid it right out there.
Exclusive. Okay.
Everything's
well, very
releasing
cool,
in
very
the
cool,
spring.
Good stuff so far.
Our
But I
money's
gotta
going
say,
to
who
hell.
wants to see some trailers? You want to see some new game trailers?
Woo!
All right. Let's see some new game trailers. Roll it.
Thank you. Let's see. This is gonna be something. This is cool.
So what is this? Like
Oh,
hole simulator?
raccoon!
It's kind of cool. You put trash in the hole and it gets bigger.
You know what would be cool? If it actually ran at 60 frames per second.
Dude, it does. Look at the screen.
Does it have a platinum trophy?
I don't know. I just started.
So like,
Are you just gonna keep
what's the
stuff?
point of the game?
There's puzzles. If you collect the kiln, the hole catches on fire.
Huh?
Oh, sick.
That's cool.
This game
Right.
has Updog, right?
Yeah, it's top
What's
notch.
up, dog? What's up, dog?
Lol.
Seriously, what's up, dog?
Trash pandas. No, this is mostly what you need to do. Is just get rid of stuff. Just clean your house. If you're a freak and you're a perfectionist in cleaning your house, this game is perfect for you. Ubisoft? No. I don't know. Tiger Swan. Non-virtual reality. Is this guy some kind of relaxing game? This Absolute 2.0. To Albino, this is something for you. Oh, Jupiter and Mars. This is your dolphin game, Matt. They listen to your prayers and they send you a dolphin game. Not really into these fighting games though. But Japanese, that's cool. Love Blue.
Hang on just a minute.
Fighting games are cool, but I'm just bored after playing it for like an hour or an hour and a half. I do feel nostalgic. Nostalgia. Welcome to the stream. Bandai Namco! Please, let there be any details of the something.
Next time, fight like you mean it!
I am ready to fight you.
I'm from the Netherlands, Nostalgia.
Oh gods, guide me.
Where are you from? This looks pretty rap, guys, right? Is this Soul Calibur? I never played. This is coming out the first series. I heard of it. Soul Calibur 6. Wow. Never really played a Soul Calibur game. I saw them in the store, I believe, but Capcom.
Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again.
sight.
Is
Just
it
wait
Monster
till we're
Hunter?
finished. Soon, I hope.
The Second Fleet always delivers.
It's up to you to stop it. This whole operation rides on how well you do that. We can do this.
It's an ecological marvel. One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
Yes! And Capcom's doing a fucking great job again. Oh, you're from Quebec, Canada. Monster Hunter World seems really interesting.
And not a single
I see what the hype is about.
truth they add up to.
Use everything at your disposal. I want eyes everywhere. Fight hard and stay smart.
Don't stop! Keep going! We can't leave her!
Oh, thank you for the follow, Nestle John. That's really awesome. Welcome to...
If you two feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all this.
Where have we been?
So for what console? Or is it also for PS4? Woo! Yes! Mega Man. Ha! That's cool, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Andrew House and
No!
Mark Cerny.
We want trailers! Well, you're awesome, Nestle John. It's fucking
Wow, a lot of
6
people.
a.m. here.
Yep. So,
Oh, thank you
Andy,
for the
you've
host,
been
Nestle John.
at
That's
the heart
awesome.
of PlayStation for over
Really appreciate
20
it.
years now, and you've been planning a change for the last few months. Is there a little you can tell everyone about that?
Sure.
I think I drank too much coffee
You
to
know,
wake
in
up.
essence,
Need to pee, but I can't
I
go
have
to the toilet right
been
now.
with PlayStation since the start, and I've been through some good times and some not so good times. And I think right now the
If it's
business
just
is probably
stalking.
in the best shape, our platform, our games, than I've ever seen it. And thank you. I hope you guys agree. And with that, and having finally achieved the creation of Sony Interactive Entertainment,
Talking Simulator
bringing
2017.
all of our company together under one roof. And then on top of that, having been with the same company for 27 years, 14 of those years working in Japan, it just felt like the right time to hand a great
thanks, Nelson
thing
John. But you
to the
stream
next
too.
generation,
That's awesome.
and for me to just go and find one more adventure.
So yeah, the tribute at the Game Awards
Not many
last
streamers
night
stream on
was,
Friday.
was definitely very emotional.
Yeah.
And So tonight we have a special guest who also wants to celebrate your
Another
impact
guest.
on gaming. But
Yay.
before that, let's roll video.
Yes.
Once
Give
there
me
was
the
an
games.
explosion. A bang gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space.
Is it Death Stranding? Yes.
Once there was
Yes.
an explosion.
Yes. Yes.
A bang
Yes.
which gave
Yes.
rise to
Yes.
life as we
Yes.
know it.
Yes. Yes.
And then
Yes.
came the next explosion.
Is that Norman? Is that my boy? It is. Oh, you work too early on Saturdays. How late do you need to go? I bet it's Canada, right? So it's like 6 or 9 hour time difference between you and me to my time. He is infected. No, I don't know. Stocky shit. Yeah, they probably have nothing in common.
Shit, they're here.
What the fuck? I don't even like what the fuck is happening.
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
Well, Las Vegas has been so different so this far. Oh, that person we saw in the last trailer, right? Uh-oh. 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 Oh shit. This is intense. He's gonna... What's gonna happen? Oh my god, it's gonna go to that person, isn't it? It's gonna go to him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. I have no clue what's going on. Oh my god, it's a Demogorgon! Uh-oh. Oh no.
Surrounded.
So, is that thing gonna be... Uh-oh. No. Thing's gonna make noise when the monster is near. Well, he's dead. Oh my gosh. Yes, probably should do that. Oh no. What the heck? That's that baby again from the first trailer that ever came out. Is it his stomach? Or he's pregnant? What? What? I'm literally confused. What? What's happening? What got him? It took him. Oh. Oh no. Okay, something's got his leg. Oh, he just kills himself. the babies to keep themselves from aging. Really? Whoa! What the heck is that? It is a Demogorgon! I'm really confused right now. Yeah, Matt Nicholson. I thought so too, Matt. I thought it was Matt Nicholson as well. But I couldn't come up his name. Oh my gosh. Seeing the upside down now. They could legitimately change the title into Norman Reedus and Funky Fetus. I don't want to see this. Maybe. Ugh. This game is a complete fuck up for my mind. Oh, we saw that in the first trailer. There's 5 persons into the sky.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Cast Norman Reedus, Matt Nicholson. I no clue what's going on, but it's cool. Need to get this. Just to know what's going on. But it's really cool. It looks really cool. Yeah, we saw that trailer before. And that as well. It's Kojima's childhood.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hideo Kojima.
Woo! Oh my god! Buy a PS4, Matt! Everyone's like, oh my god!
So that trailer is a little strange, but the strangest thing is that after you played the game for 4 or 5 hours, all of that starts to make sense.
Oh, really? Fine. That's really good to hear.
So, Andy, I know you and Kojima-san have a long history together. How did you meet?
We met under the worst of all possible circumstances.
And that is?
E3, I was responsible for running the show, and I was hosting an event, and I got a call on my cell phone saying, Kojima-san's code has just been stolen by a fan from the booth. And you have to go tell him. So went out into the night. We had tracked him down to a restaurant. and we called him outside, and on the sidewalk in LA told him that his precious code had been stolen, and we had no idea where it was. And I remember the looks on people's faces as some short guy was bowing deeply on the sidewalk in LA to apologize for what had just happened. Anyway, the relationship could only go in one direction from there, which is obviously up. So I'm pleased to say. Ne?
ご飯を食べてて、テラスみたいなところで食べてて、平井さんも見ましたけど、アンジーさんがなぜかこう近づいてきて、こうご飯を食べてたんです。
Yeah, we were eating
その事
together.
実を聞かされて、アンジーさんがずっと謝ってたんで。
We were eating at terrace, and for no reason, for no apparent reason, Andy comes out of nowhere and approaches, and then he tells the news and he starts to apologize deeply. I remember that.
And Kojima-san's face just went white as a sheet. I've never felt so bad in my life.
でも忘れられないですよね。はい。
まさに。
その前からアンディさんとは
How can I not
結
speak
構
English?
会議とか
Is it so
や
hard?
ってましたけど、あの時がこうなんていうんですか、こうすごく近くに感じた時です。そうです。
It's hard to forget that. I mean, before that, I've been with Andy in meetings and whatnot, but that was the first time that I
Okay,
really
Nasıl
remember,
John, thank you so much for
closing
tuning in.
the distance with
Good
Andy.
luck at work later.
So, Death Stranding, can you tell us a little bit about how that came together?
ですね。先ほどトレーラー出てましたけど、あれは実機で動いてます。プレイステーションプロで 4K です。はい。
So you just saw the trailer. That is all working in real time in a PlayStation 4 Pro.
で後半ノーマンがこう水中みたいなとこ漂ってて自分の中に入ってきますね。あそこはプレイヤブルです。
And also in the latter half of the trailer, you see Norman in like water, kind of swimming, going to his own body. That's playable.
Oh, I see, Matt.
Wow.
Wow.
So how did Death Stranding come together?
His twisted mind. Bye, Nasıl John.
We can skip that.
Love you
So,
too.
Maybe the world knows. So, what are some of your favorite memories together?
食事を一緒によくしてます。ずっと前から。
We often go and grab lunch or dinner together.
で大体仕事の話は我々しませんので。
And we barely ever talk about work.
大体70年代、80年代の、テレビドラマ、これは主にアメリカ、ヨーロッパとか、そういうのをすごく。
We mainly talk about 70s, 80s TV shows, mainly American or European TV shows.
Okay, so Kojima-san is being very modest here because he will take on pop culture trivia in the US and Japan, 70s, 80s, and he will kick your ass.
Okay.
He's just an encyclopedia. I would also add that I think the most fun time most recently was sort of building a different form of relationship and seeing at first hand the sort of rebirth of Kojima Productions and having Sony be part of that has just been really, really phenomenal from my point of view.
Is this game coming in 2018 as well?
するときにですね、
I hope
いろん
not.
なところからオファーがありました。
So when I became independent, I was fortunate enough to receive offers from many different people.
で、いろんなところあったんですけども、やっぱり自由にものづくりがしたいので、僕のことを理解してくれているところとやりたいなというのはずっとありました。
So I had this many offers, but I wanted to keep my freedom to create exactly what I wanted. So I wanted to work with someone that understood me.
で、アンディさんにお会いして、こんなものを作りたいんだよとっていう相談をしました。
And well, I met with Andy and I told him, you know, this is kind of what I want to do.
普通は、役員室で何十人もいるところでピッチというのを散々やるわけですよ。こういうものをこういう狙いでこんだけ売り上げがあってこんだけで作りますっていうのをしないといけないんですけども。
So normally what you would do after this point is you go into executive meetings and you do a pitch of this is kind of the expected revenue, this is exactly what I'm planning and what kind of target audience I have. That's what would normally happen.
でその時アンディさんに2、3分内容を口頭で言っただけなのに OK っていうので
So I remember at that point I just told Andy maybe 2-3 minutes about what I wanted to do and just told him I didn't have any document and he just said, yeah, okay.
で最初の作品なんでやっぱりアンディさん
Oh, thank you, Matt. I will watch that
だいぶ
later.
付き合いも長いですし、信頼関係もあるのでそれで今回のデス・ストランディングができたと。アンディさんがいなければこれはなかった、生まれなかったものです。この赤ちゃんも生まれなかった。
And it would be the first work of Kojima Productions in the independent, so it was very important for me. And well, it was all because of Andy. Without Andy, none of this would have been possible. None of this, what you saw, would have been created. None of the baby giving the thumbs up would have been possible.
That is so cool. No, it's so confusing.
I think maybe a shout out to Herman and Guerrilla Games for Decima. Is in order. That was really it for questions. Any final thoughts? We've run. I know we needed more cards.
No more cards, just trailers.
I think
Or just Kojima.
そういいですか？でアンディさんと一緒にやりましょうということで、去年の1月ですかね。
So going lunch with Andy last year, I think it was in January.
で企画は考えてたんですけども、テクノロジーが全くないので、エンジンもツールもないので、その時は事務所もなかったです。
I already had a good idea of what I wanted to do, but I didn't have the technology with me. I didn't have, I didn't even have an office at that time.
でその時友達のマークさんを思い出して、マークさんに相談しました。
So also thought of Mark and discussed with Mark.
でマークさんと1月世界中のスタジオを回って、そこでヘルマンさんと出会って。今のデシマエンジンがあると。
And went on a tour through all the studios in the world with Mark, and at that point I met with Herman, and that's what led to today.
これもよくいろんなところで喋ってますけども、いろんなスタジオを回ってプレゼンテーションを受けました。エンジンはこうだよとか、ツールはこうですよとかっていうのを受けました。
This is something I often mention, but in that tour I went through different studios, and I got a presentation of what kind of engine each studio was using, what were the characteristics of each one.
もう僕らもう何もなかったんで、その時4人ぐらいで仮事務所だったんですけども、すごく皆さん優しくしていただきまして。
At that point I had nothing. I think we were 4 people in total at a very small rented office space, but everyone was really, really kind with us.
でゲリラの皆さんはプレゼンテーション終わって、で帰ろうとした時に一つの箱をくれたんですね。
And Guerrilla made their presentation showing us their engine, and when we were about to leave, they just gave us a small wooden box.
箱を開けると、そこにゲリラのエンジンのソースコードが全部入ったものが入ってたと。
And when we opened the box, there was the whole source code of Guerrilla's engine.
で契約書も何も交わしてません。とにかく小島さんこれ持って帰ってくれと言われて、もうそこでもう泣きそうになって、もうこことゲームを作りたいってその時思いました。マークさんも同席されてたと思いますけど、はい。
It should be noted that at this point we had no contract, nothing, no boundaries, and they were just like, yeah, go ahead, please use our engine. This almost brought me down to tears, and at that point I made the decision, okay, this is the people I want to work with. This is also in part thanks to Mark.
デス・ストランディングっていうゲームのテーマはつながりなんですよね。ストランドというか。
The theme of this, the theme of Death Stranding is connections.
で、最初にアンディさんとソニーさんとのつながりがあって、マークさんとのつながりがあって、ヘルマンさんのつながりがあって、皆さんとのつながりがあって、今ここにデス・ストランディングが紹介できるっていうのは非常に嬉しく思います。ありがとうございます。
It started with a connection with me and Andy that led to a connection with Mark,
Too
and
much
that led to a
text.
connection with Herman and Guerrilla Games, and that led to a
like,
connection
okay, what did you say
with all the
first?
people in here, and that all those connections led to having this running here today. So I want to thank everyone for this.
nervous for translating. What a couch. There are many couches there.
Thank you, gentlemen.
What are we going to see now? Can it be Neil Druckmann, please? Or is it over? What?
Fun night, huh? You know? Just
No!
get some old friends together, you know, just hang out, you know?
No, but over,
Getting to be
please.
holiday times. I love spending time with friends and family, you know? And I count a lot of you among that. I mean, it's seriously, it's like a game development super group is stacked up on here. Just one huge name after another. Thank you so much for all of
We
you.
could start a musical act together. This would be wonderful, I think.
It would be incredible. What kind of game would we make if we made a game together? That's what I want to know.
We would make Death Stranding in dreams.
And it would ship in 2018.
And I still would not understand it.
Tori's on fire today.
There would be a story.
Yes, indeed. There'd be a great story.
That you'll understand at the very end.
It would come in under budget. And,
well under budget.
Well,
I'm sure.
And early, like all those things, all the things that happen.
That seriously is in your dreams.
Anyway, PlayStation Experience is just such a special time, and we have an incredible weekend lined up for everybody here. We've got all those big panels I was talking about earlier. Naughty Dog's bringing it, Sucker Punch is bringing it, Media Molecule's bringing it, and of course, tons and tons and tons of playable PS4 and PSVR titles. Lots of stuff to play. I mean, Far Cry 5's at the top of my list. You're going to be able to play Firewall Zero Hour. That's the new PlayStation VR game we announced earlier. Shadow of the Colossus, seriously, it's the third time I've said it, I know. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going to make your eyes pop out of your head. And then don't forget, we've got Capcom Cup on Sunday as well.
Cup.
That's going to be a lot of fun, too. That's going to be right here. I truly think it is our biggest PlayStation experience yet, and I hope you all agree when you get out there on the show floor tomorrow.
No.
Before we wrap up, though, Sean,
Last year.
there's been something I've been meaning to mention to you.
Way down here, all by myself on the
Way
Trailer,
down
trailer,
there. That's
trailer,
right. That's
trailer,
right.
trailer.
There's
Lost
this
in the
this thing with this shirt. You know, I see it kind of peeking out there out of your.
Spyro.
What's the deal with that? Can we get a look?
So
it's not
we kind of,
Spyro.
this kind of tradition sort of happened by accident.
Yes.
And that I would wear a shirt on stage at PSX, which would give an indication of kind of games to come in the future, things I want to see happen. There's the infamous Crash Bandicoot t-shirt experience. But it led our friends and partners at Activision to bring out
Spyro?
Crash Bandicoot again, which is one of the biggest, one of our most successful titles this year. We've done that with Ratchet. We've done that with Wipeout, and now we have Wipeout VR coming.
Bib Ribbon.
Yep.
Please.
And so this
Yeah.
shirt.
Strip.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I don't
Don't
exactly
starve?
recognize it.
Don't starve? No.
Can you tell us anything about this?
Medieval.
Can you tell us what is that? Anyone know what that is?
It says Sir Dan.
Sir Dan.
So I've been getting a lot of feedback about the title Medieval. It's a really important title in my personal journey, in my career. We worked on that when I moved to London. We would like to bring it back on PlayStation 4. We think Sir Daniel needs one more resurrection, and this is the time to do it. Thank everyone for sending their suggestions to me. Serendipitously, I'd already had this one baking in the oven, and then I saw all the pressure coming in, so I thought this was a great time to bring it out and to talk about
Okay,
it.
let me see it.
Should we roll the video?
Yes.
You guys want to see a video?
I don't think they want to see it.
Let's do that.
Another remaster indeed.
Well, he's back.
Finally, you can prove yourself as warrior. Greetings, stranger. I'm Death. What do you want? You fleshless.
Yeah, not a single piece of The Last of Us. Like why? No. Not really interested though, but I want Last of Us. Wow, that was very short. Wasn't it?
Medieval's coming to PS4. That's awesome.
One more thing. This shirt will also be available in the PS Store for the next 2 days at PlayStation Experience. And all proceeds from the sale of the Sir Daniel Resurrection shirt will go to Able Gamers. So, please, everybody.
I wish we had two more of Last of Us.
Fantastic stuff. So, hey, I want to thank all of our panelists. Thanks to all of you. It's been an honor. This is an incredible bunch. You guys have been great. We have an incredible weekend planned for all of you. Coming up next is Greg Miller with Kinda Funny. We're going to take a very short intermission, but we're just getting started, so stay with us.
Be sure to stick around.
So, are they gonna... Is there coming more after this right now, or is there like a break from an hour or longer than that?
You are a warrior. You trained.
Ghost of Tsushima! We didn't see anything of that. There's nothing of that. How and why? Yes, if they were going to announce anything, I believe. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy, a new episode released today or yesterday. Oh, Little Nightmares.
Wait, listen, it was all his idea.
Yeah, episode thickness. Psycho! I'm really wondering if there's like coming more right after. Is there a panel going to happen right after this or not? It's also saying live. I probably cannot sleep anymore after this, so I know we slept for 5 hours. No. Well, we got Death Stranding, and we got Kinda Funny Greg Miller. No. Is that gonna be cool to see? I don't believe so. I'm really wondering when the next thing is gonna happen. It's probably like a panel, probably gonna...
Rated RP to M.
So, Gary, we're
What's
looking
this?
for someone who's cool under pressure.
Oh, it's a Final Fantasy
A quick
music.
thinker.
Oh, it looks like Final Fantasy music.
Someone who won't back down from a big challenge.
Is there some kind of a schedule?
That sound like you, Gary.
Yeah.
PlayStation, the best place to play.
PlayStation.
Rated R.
There's a reason you're here. It's in your blood. The primal need to pitch yourself. There's a reason you're here. It's in your blood.
Why is it repeating?
The primal need to pitch yourself against the unknown.
Is there a schedule?
And to do so,
Should be a
dear
schedule, right?
shopper, requires the
Okay,
very
Friday.
finest of wares. Let's get to it. Rated RP to M.
I don't think we'll get much more. Saturday. Next thing is gonna be tomorrow then. So let's see, it's very interesting, but Last of Us is in... Well, Last of Us isn't gonna be there in like 12 hours or so. It's gonna be... Again, it's gonna be late for me. So... Yeah, send me the last thing for Last of Us. There you got it. So 6:30 p.m. and that's probably gonna be in Anaheim, so PST time. I hope they will announce something for Last of Us. That would be really cool. And there's an Uncharted celebration I see, which is also pretty cool. So they might announce something there. Don't know for sure, but. And the Ghost of Tsushima. That's the trailer looked very interesting to me as well. It was very cool, and it was announced at Paris Games Week. So it's really not a really long anticipated game for people. But it's not much to cover right now. So that's too bad, but I really hoped like they would announce more titles or something really big. It's not that I'm disappointed or anything like that, because we got Death Stranding and they showed us more about Detroit Become Human, even though I already knew what was gonna happen because I already played the demo. But it was really nice to hear some people talk about their shit. But some talks were like really dreaded, and I thought they could put in more trailers so you could get more variety in this live stream. So that's too bad, but I think it was worth it. Oh, Orlando Fennis, thank you for the follow. Really awesome, man. Thank you. You're definitely disappointed. Well, I'm disappointed because of Last of Us 2 hasn't been shown. Well, about Tomb Raider, they said they're gonna announce it soon, but I don't wanna. When they reveal the date, the release date, they want not much time between those. And already most of the games are gonna get released in beginning of 2018, so maybe they just don't want to show much more about that. But that's just my opinion about it. So I'm kind of disappointed, maybe. Monster Hunter beta. Oh, that's cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out, Robert. Thank you for telling that to me, even though I won't be home for the weekend. But I'm definitely gonna stay tuned for Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted maybe, and definitely The Last of Us. Even though that's probably in midnight or something like that, but I want to watch the panel. Or even though it's probably a panel, we'll see. So, what do you guys think of this PSX? You say, Jeff, you're disappointed. You're also disappointed, Casey. I totally understand. Like, we would expected so much more, and we only got this. But I said it would be different this time, and they did. So yeah. But last year's PSX was legit, man. It was so good. And I missed it. I couldn't watch it live for some reason. So it's still too bad for me. Yeah, I'd rather they show a little of The Last of Us possible. It would be cool. You're more excited not knowing anything. Yeah. I don't want to know anything story related, or just want to assume. But we also don't know anything about the Death Stranding game. We saw a few trailers so far, and they had somewhat in common, but it was a very different scene. So I don't really know what the heck is going on. But yeah, we're already gonna play Monster Hunter this weekend, so would be really cool, and we can all play it together. That would be cool. Also, I heard that Sea of Thieves is gonna get released in somewhere in March, I believe, so we can all play that together as well. That would be really awesome. Yeah. I don't know what much more to talk about, guys. I didn't watch the Game Awards since I had to work all day yesterday. But I'm probably gonna watch that, or I could go to bed since it's 6:45 a.m. for me. And I woke up at 4 a.m. So it's like almost 3 hours ago. The Game Awards were cringe, yeah. I noticed that already in the first 30 minutes. So I only watched 30 minutes and the rest I didn't yet. but I haven't seen any of the new trailers that came out, but which were shown at the Game Awards. But I'm not going to sleep anymore probably, because I think I'm too awake for that right now since I already drank my coffee. So yeah, that's gonna be hard. Then I go for a afternoon sleep or something like that, a nap. Yeah, at this point I doubt even Kojima knows what this running is. Yeah, it's probably his sick imagination or something like that, I don't know. You were disappointed with the Game Awards as well, but I thought they were really, from what I've seen, I liked the intro with the orchestra, like how passionate these people were playing the instruments, and well, that's what I like to see. But there was a new trailer for Metro Exodus. Oh, I definitely want to see that, Matt. That games are gonna be so interesting. But I hope they're not all coming out in 2018. Like, everyone will be so busy streaming all those games and covering them all on their YouTube channels, which is good. Work is good. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn didn't win anything, I heard that. Really? Life is Strange Before the Storm lost as Game of Impact, right? Also, Hellblade won two awards. I read that somewhere, and that's really cool because I thought they did a really great job at the game, and it might be one of my best games of 2017. So yeah. I didn't play any Metro games, Matt, so I might check it out and check God of War out. So many games, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, because I did it for you. But I wanted to see it myself as well, but I thought, why not stream it, you know, if I'm already up, why not? Well, I really hope you all enjoyed this and that it was worth it. But for me, it was worth it. It was worth it. Just enough. So I'm gonna end it right here, guys, because I'm gonna watch the Game Awards, and then I'm just gonna eat some breakfast, because it's quiet out downstairs. No one is out of bed yet. So it will be really quiet, and I love quiet in the morning. Clone yourself. All Jess, all games, all the time. I wish that was possible. You're welcome, Jeff. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome, Casey. Yeah, eat seafood, take a nap, maybe. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend as well. Enjoy it. And hope it doesn't go that fast. Well, I think I will be back Monday with another live stream. It might be Cuphead. It depends on how tired I am, but probably gonna be Cuphead. So I will see you guys then, and thank you all for watching. Bye!